Alright, right now we're kind of looking for some longs today, Monday morning on NQ possibly. So basically what I'm looking at is, again, similar to Friday, we're having a lot of higher time frame confluences that are shooting us in that bullish direction. Yes, we did have this very, very bearish drop off in a previous London session. So I think New York session we're going to come higher, since we did also take out a nice high time frame point in liquidity. Opposing that bias though, let's check on the 1 hour. We can see that we do have this hourly gap, but it's in contrary to this 4 hour gap, which means we can potentially push through this and mitigate this higher time frame gap that we have here on the daily, I believe. Yes, daily. So we can possibly retrace back into this, have a possible rebalance. Something else that I could possibly see. No, I just really want to see us target like London high here. Well, that's not really London high. London high is more like London high is within this gap too. So if we can see a possible retracement, that would give me pretty much confirmation to enter in for longs. Yeah, we did mitigate this buy side liquidity. We can use that as our change in state of direction for sure. Make sure my mic is working. Alright, but yeah, so I'm just gonna see. I just want to see us push higher. We don't exactly have a higher time frame SMT here. I was just seeing if we could possibly predict that, but we do have this higher time frame 4 hour gap that we just inverted. So if we can see a 2 minute retracement back to a continuation confluence, I feel like that would be good for us to enter. Market has been pretty smooth, I guess, during that government reopen. Been noticing that. We just inversed this hourly gap here. Kind of want to see us disrespect it, since we are inversing from a 4 hour gap. So want to see, look for an entry right in here, kind of around here. It's kind of, I wouldn't say early, definitely before macro. We're still expecting this to be probably around a good 940 though. We also do have this 5 minute gap that we could also be looking for. On top of that, this 5 minute order block down here. So we got a couple confluences that we could be retracing from, so we want to be careful with our entry. I'm also going to look at ES too to see if there's a better entry. May end up just being one of these 2 minutes. We're definitely pushing through this hourly gap, which I would like to see, but I do want to see a retracement before we just continue higher, because we do have this buy side that we can mitigate and London highs. So very good levels, very great draws. It's just we need to be patient for that retracement. We have another 2 minute gap that we just formed. Possible IRA from these gaps. Again, IRA is that term I made up, that inverse retrace action from the gaps. Again, if we miss out on the play because we just continue higher, then so be it. We're not just going to enter in just because we feel like it, you know. You want to trust the model and have a valid entry. We don't base our trades off of emotions. It's based off of the model. So we do have this 5 minute gap here that I could possibly see us coming back into. I really do want to see us come back into that 5 minute gap, even though we do have these 2 minute gaps. But hopefully we can just close higher, but close below this buy side liquidity and below this these London highs, and come off of this 5-minute gap to enter. That would be like preferred.
Oh my god, Johnny, I'm about to score.
Come on, bro. This going on YouTube, man.
Oh shit, sorry.
There's kids watching this, man.
Please
Come
tell
on.
me you just saw that musketeer me. Oh shit.
Alright, also we can possibly see what I want to see too, for sure, where this buy side liquidity is resting. I want to see IRA, right? I want to see us inverse and disrespect this IRA. I want to see us inverse this 1 hour gap right here, and then retrace from this gap. And I kind of want to catch the differential from there. I like how we're retracing right now. There's too many gap. Let's check ES. ES did not yet mitigate this. Once ES mitigates this gap, I think I'm going to enter in. It's kind of already inversing. I might just enter in one contract on. Let me see who I want to favor today. Gonna give NQ a shot. Oh, it's kind of late, but alright. We're gonna enter in one contract here on ES. Kind of a bad entry. Again, our draws are pretty targeted pretty high. Rough entry, that's why I did not want to just do the risk management. Gonna really minimize the risk on this play, just in case we do want to retrace back to this gap here. But I didn't want to take that risk on NQ and leverage an NQ contract and get stopped out because we already mitigated this. So I kind of missed that entry, but it would still be pretty valid. Not sure if we want to come back lower. I feel like we may want to. But that's why we have low risk on this position, so we can take another trade if we do happen to get stopped on this, because I was pretty confident that we are going to, simply because we may just want to retrace from this gap. That's why I like having that timing on entries is very good when you're trading these, I guess, I want to say lower time frames, but like we are entering off the 2 minutes, so that's pretty low time frame. Really looking for a 5-minute mitigation on this, on NQ too. We already did mitigate off this 5-minute though. So, kind of just being careful during this chop right now, definitely. If we do happen to lose this position, like I said, it's not the end of the world. But I do have valid conviction within this play. Probably once we make a new high, I would want to see us enter in another contract. Kind of just want to like make sure that we're actually like pushing higher before we just enter in another contract, right? We did have this 5-minute, we just inversed, and then they come lower. So I want to see, let's see what NQ does. This high right here. Looks like ES is like the lagging index right now. Again, this can definitely just wick us out and continue higher, so we are kind of expecting that's like the only risk from this trade, I guess. Kind of a premature entry. I think around like macro, we're gonna have that retracement that's gonna kind of cook us. But again, I would want to see that retracement on both indexes off of a continuation confluence to then push even higher. We made a new high on NQ. If we could make a new high on ES, that would be nice too. Alright, I like how we made a new high. Let's see if we had like a 1-minute confluence that we can enter another con on. Sorry if I'm like licking my like jaw a lot or like inside my mouth. It's because I have wisdom teeth coming in. It's just so low-key uncomfortable. Alright, we're coming up to this gap we have on the 1 hour. I want to be careful for that. Might have some small retracement. I do really want to see us target these London highs. Kind of want to see us come back to this 1-minute gap here so I can enter another con and hopefully try to make this trade break even soon.
Order filled.
Definitely want to minimize risk now. Made a new high on ES. Made a new high on NQ. We don't really have any fair value gaps right here in this little mush right here, or this little chop. Kind of just want to see us take out these buy side draws. Looking, hopefully we can make this a break even soon. I just need another push to really just get to this area. Really hope that this like because I'm most likely we're gonna have a retracement during the start of macro, like these next minute, or so I really hope that doesn't like wick us out the trade. I feel like we may just want to retrace from this 5-minute continuation confluence one more time. 5-minute fair value gap. Well, if we don't, then amazing. But if we do, then that would be tragic. What I'm going to do is try to secure a contract, though. Definitely trying to get this to a point where we can be in a break-even state. We have this gap here on the 5-minute that we're hoping to push to right now. We had some proper retracement from it. Hopefully we just push from that, push higher from that. I'm gonna slowly start to mitigate or minimize those losses. I want to check NQ, see if we're coming up to this hourly gap right here. I want to see us sweep this buy side liquidity and not just take out the gap. We have this trade at break even right now. Alright, once we hit like a good 1,000 on the trade, or I want to target a position before we put this at break even. Alright, I'm going to sell a contract here.
Order filled.
So we secured some positions, trades at break even, and then we're going to leave runners.
Again, I'm not asking to get paid what you get paid. I'm just asking to get paid the same percentage of revenue.
Huh?
Is that how you feel with Jules A sometimes?
How?
I'm not asking to get paid what you get paid. I'm just asking to get paid.
Alright, I just want to see us mitigate this 4-hour gap
I
and
wouldn't feel like that
push through this 1-hour gap. The thing is that we are coming off a 4-hour gap, which is like, that's the thing that's keeping my conviction high, and that we did not take out this liquidity yet, this buy side liquidity. I want to see us take out this buy side liquidity. I want to see us push towards London highs, at least on NQ. This trade's at break even. We took out a contract so far. So we're just looking for this to run. We do have this possible 5-minute that we can create if we do have a little more push higher. So could definitely see us inversing from this.
But then tell them to come back to bed in the morning.
Definitely want to see a push through this 1-hour gap right here. That we are. It seems as we are retracing from it, but again, we have to remember we have this 4-hour gap right here. I want to see this 4-hour like favor over the 1-hour gap to push towards these London highs. It's a very prominent high right now. And if we get stopped at break even, we get stopped at break even.
Flirts with every girl under the sun. He's got a girl patiently waiting at home. Yo, we can't even fucking speak right now. We can't even. Oh, what do you mean I can't even speak? Yes, I can.
Who got these peanut butter candy cakes?
I don't know, but I was gonna eat them last night.
I thought you didn't like peanut butter.
I think you did like peanut butter. I didn't get them. I said Johnny did like peanut butter.
Did you get them?
No, you said Hannah bought them.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
she had a nice one, Lydia. But if she bought them for here when she probably isn't going to be showing her face around here for much longer.
Let's see if there's a gap that we can
Am I?
target. We have this 5-minute gap. Definitely want to see us target this.
Did you discuss it any further, or what? Did you guys stand up for you, or no? Huh?
But hey,
We're within the macro right now.
wait. Wait. Fucking talking. You talk back to me.
Like minimum from this trade, I want to see us come towards this buy side liquidity that we have. I want to see us push through. I think what's causing this like slow like volatility right now is this hourly gap we have. This hourly gap is causing this small volume, but since, like I said, contrary to 4-hour gap, I really want to see us just push. We came down to this 5-minute gap. Oh, actually, not yet. We just created this 5-minute gap here, so we could possibly be seeing retracement towards this 5-minute gap. Alright, but so I could definitely see us having some retracement, but I do want to see us finish closing this 5-minute here bullish on ES, so we can also create a 5-minute gap here. But like I said, I just really want to see us take out this buy side liquidity. And we do have this 5-minute gap right above this buy side liquidity, so if we can at least mitigate this, that would be nice. And I think that would bring us to our 4-hour gap here.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing?
Hands fucking
the night away all my life.
No, he's fucking streaming,
No,
bro.
he's not.
Or he's recording.
Alright, you can edit this shit out.
He doesn't.
May get break even doing this trade here. I'm not gonna lie.
What if we just got butt ass naked on this recording?
What if we just like got him back?
He has to like cut out a whole party.
On his biggest day, on his biggest trade ever that he gets on video, we have to just like see the most foul shit.
He like buys in a trade and then like he has to cut out a whole part and then later it's just like he fucking lost half the money.
Alright, we just reversed off of this finally
How
get.
do we ruin his life in the easiest way possible?
So we're mitigating this buy side liquidity right now on Q.
Oh, you got
We
that.
just came off of this 5-minute gap here. I want to see us push higher to this 4-hour gap. Not sure if ES would want to retrace lower. I really hope ES does not retrace lower. Like that analysis was on NQ, but hopefully, like I said, ES is just the lagging index, and we just follow. Well, if we get break even, then we get break even. Like I said, we already took partials, so don't cook me, please don't cook me.
It's starting to retrace backwards.
Bro, please don't cook me. Is that a tick? No way, we didn't get break even by a tick. No, I don't want to speak too soon. Let me shut my mouth.
He's gonna curse the trade.
We just inversed this on NQ and retraced off of this ES gap. Hopefully we don't have to mitigate it anymore. But let me shut my mouth.
I think it's gonna skyrocket.
There we go. Yeah, so we got break even. Is what it is. Still very great conviction, to be honest. I want to see if we can. I want to see if we can possibly have something here on NQ, because this is actually pushing higher from this gap. Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna call it. I think I may just call it.
Why don't you just revenge trade?
Alright. I'm gonna enter in one contract on NQ potentially. I want to see if we can possibly have an inverse fair value gap from this 5-minute, just to target these 5-minute this London high. You know what? No, I'm not. I took my piece of the pie. I'm done for the day. I took out partials. Other contract hit break even. Up on the day. So, hey, even if it does come higher, which it probably will, that's where like we have to like kind of just take it on the chin, bro. Like this, if I were to forward test, kind of just have to take it on the chin. I'm not even gonna lie.
Here we got picked up by
I really just have to take it on the chin. Acknowledge that we're gonna have another winning day. Don't want to overtrade. And low key, it sucks because I'm probably gonna end this. I'm gonna lock this account, right? I'm gonna lock this account, but I'm probably gonna end this and see us possibly like reverse higher, right? But hey, man, we took our trade, we took our dubs, and we come back tomorrow. I'll see y'all boys. Y'all stay safe.
Why is he not revenge trading?
Peace. Yo.